So I'm 28 years old and I've never really cared to keep my receipts, right? When I go to the grocery store and stuff like that, I don't really keep receipts until now. As an adult, I feel like there's a responsibility to track my finances, and if I can budget, and so I can either look at the end of the month how much I've spent and what I've spent on. That's like a pretty reasonable thing to do as an adult. The Canadian government doesn't view themselves as an adult. They view themselves as children. As you've seen in a lot of videos, the Liberal cabinet is very much, they speak like children, they kind of look like children, and they talk like children too. And their actions are very childish. In this video, we're going to see Pierre completely embarrass the government and how they've tracked not hundreds of thousands of dollars. No. Not millions of dollars. No. Not just billions of dollars. No. Tens of billions of dollars. Let's watch this.
Have you been able to get a list of all the projects the government has so far funded under its infrastructure program?
We asked that question many times. We never were able to get a full list. And I think the issue is that there is no centralized record holding at Infrastructure Canada, because the various programs are delivered by multiple departments, and there doesn't seem to exist a list. We've asked, and Jason can attest to, Jason was part of these discussions. We've asked more than once, and we never got a complete list of projects.
Okay, this blows my mind. Like, the government of Canada is spending billions of dollars, and they don't have a list of what they're spending it on. They just, oh, okay, great, I guess we'll fund the We charity. Like, they just spend billions of dollars on stuff. They don't keep track of it. I do that with dollars. Like, if I spend $3.73 on an app at the Apple store on my phone, I track that. $3.73, right? I know where that money's going. I go to the grocery store. I know where the money's going. You don't just lose billions of dollars unless, of course, you're funding the We charity.
And how much money have they spent on this program so far?
Tens of billions, certainly.
And they don't know where it went.
If they know, they're not telling us all of the details of each dollar where it went.
Well, you don't have a list of projects that adds up to the total, right?
We currently do not have a list of projects. At the behest of interested members of the House, we did follow up with Infrastructure Canada and the government.
So if I go to the grocery store and spend a small fortune on groceries, my wife says, what the hell did you spend $500 on? She'd expect to see a receipt with item by item on it, wouldn't you, honey? She's back there. But you're telling me when the government of Canada spends tens of billions of dollars on infrastructure, it can't give us an item by item list? It doesn't have one ready?
They're laughing it off, but this is so freaking serious, man. We're talking about like huge 50 million, 100, $500 million grants or budgets for like architecture and skyscrapers and condos and things like that. Agriculture costs. Like, there's so much money that the Canadian government is throwing around. And as Canadians, as someone who pays my taxes, as someone who lives here, who buys and contributes to the local growing economy, Canada once was a fantastic place to live. Everyone looked at Canada as like a peacekeeping country. America used to have the cuckoo crown. Now Canada has the cuckoo crown. We don't want that. We should have a budget balancer. One person, dude or chick or anything in between. One person, just all you do is just track on a spreadsheet. Like, it's not that complicated, man. I do that at home for my own personal stuff. Like, it's really not that complicated. But yeah, tens of billions of dollars. Whoops. I wonder where I put it.
You comment on the government's list of projects. I mean, they spent tens of billions of dollars, they claim, on infrastructure. But you're telling me you've asked for a list of the projects, and so far no such list has been forthcoming. True statement, false statement?
True statement. No complete list has been forthcoming. We've got only a partial list.
Whoa!
Right. And so how many billions of dollars are missing from the list?
That's awesome. We rarely see that. Now, Pierre is excellent with his debates and his questioning. Like, I would hate, like, he would make such a great investigator or cop or something. Like, he's awesome. I'm so happy, I'm so thankful that he's doing what he's doing in Canada and just putting pressure on people. Yes or no. These are the facts. Tens of billions of dollars. He comes prepared, man. He's not a chotch. He's a Chad. He's a total Chad. He's totally prepared for these types of debates and these conversations, man. It's phenomenal. And this is the first time that I've ever seen someone just say, yeah, no, yes or no, right? And they actually answer it. So, I mean, they're incompetent. If you're working at this level of government and you're not keeping track of tens of billions of dollars, I do not think that you should maintain that position, right? Just like any job out there, if you can't do your job well, if you keep proving over time that you're incompetent, you should not keep that position. And we keep seeing this for the leaders of the country. Like, this is a complete disgrace. And that's why we're talking about this, right? It's super important. Hold them accountable.
Do you know? I don't know.
It's about half of the program.
So the program has spent tens of billions of dollars, and about half of the money is unaccounted for, or at least not on a list.
We do not. What we're driving towards in the office is a single comprehensive spreadsheet with a list of all of the projects that have been spent, that have been received money since 2016, and hopefully that list will exist soon.
It should be a pretty simple list to have. Like these, when you build stuff, you know, it's out in public view. People will see the construction happening at each of these sites. It can't be that hard for an official to just note down each one of these multi-million-dollar projects and show that they add up to the total amount spent.
At this point, you're looking at me, but I would actually kick the question down to the table to my good earnest colleagues from the Office of the Auditor General.
Yeah, typical. Yeah, not my fault. Ask the next guy. It's not my job. And he's like, oh, je parle pas l'anglais. C'est pas mon job description. And passes off to the next guy. The next guy's like, whoa, hold on here. Wrong department. Passes off to the next guy. The next guy's on vacation, so you pass off to the next guy. Like, it's just a circle, right? It's so silly.
Okay, I understand the Auditor General's office is now taking Parliament's direction after a recently held Conservative-initiated vote to have a full audit of infrastructure spending.
Yeah.
When will that audit commence?
We informed the speaker a few weeks ago that we had accepted the motion on our work plan, and we're endeavoring to complete it in the time frame that had been requested in the motion.
Well, this should be one interesting report. Chairman, I hope that we find this money.
Why do they talk so weird? Well, we've just concluded that we've received the endeavor to do this, and we are... Are you doing your job? Yes or no? You're being paid pretty good money to work at that level of government, right? You're being paid pretty good money. You got a fat salary going into your bank account. You're being compensated well. You got lots of great benefits, and your decisions, your day-to-day decisions are not just impacting you, right? There's a lot of jobs out here that you can have little impact in terms of like how many people your decision is impacting, right? It has a small footprint, and people in those positions get paid well. People in these positions, regardless of their pay, even though they're being paid and compensated extremely well with really good benefits, top of the line government benefits, they're just so freaking stupid. Like, are you spending all your time drinking coffee? Are you at the water fountain? Are you like, what are you doing, bro? It's your job. Well, in our crying out loud, man, this is like, I'm aging. Every video I post, I'm like 3 years older. I've got like 17 more videos, and then I'm tapped out. Holy crap, politics is stressful. Like and follow for more. Thanks for watching. Oh my god. Pierre, though. Pierre's pretty cool. Yes or no? Pierre's pretty cool. Let me know down in the comments.